Hey everyone, just here to do some more tests for myself and hopefully tests for you and tests for the actual game, and I'll go into that here in a little bit. But I just put up a video about, is it worth it to upgrade your ships, and the answer was no. And so before I did the video, I actually went to my equipment and noticed that, even if you go into the forums, everybody says, hey, the wing gun's not very good and this and that. And so a couple weeks ago, I went ahead and leveled down my actual wing gun, and I put it towards some ships, and I noticed that I didn't get any increase to the event boss and the Titan at all. So I went back to put all of my points back, or stars back, to the wing gun, and I lost over 4.5 million stars by doing this. And then I noticed also at the same time I had lost over 260 Freya cards, and I was about to upgrade her, and I was absolutely heartbroken. And so right here, if I go, yep, I needed one more star for Freya. I actually had the shards, cards, puzzle piece, whatever you want to call it, and all I needed was the badges. And yep, I lost all of my cards, believe it or not. So I contacted Wing Fighter, and Wing Fighter just kept sending me these pre-written messages. It was like they weren't even reading what I was actually asking, and I never got a response from them. They never helped me, and so that pushed me even harder into doing these videos a different way and showing the actual game maker and also mini game that, I hate to use the word fraud, but a lot of the players and me feel like we're being frauded, and we need proof. And so I've been on a mission to prove just how bad things are not working, and we're spending money on this. We want to feel like we're winning the game. We want to feel accomplishments. We want to feel different things out of this, and especially me, I just, towards the middle end of me playing this game here, I haven't felt anything. And so you can see I've got 5-star Concourer Gear, and especially when I started getting into the 4 and 5 Concourer Gear, I was not noticing hardly anything, a difference on the Titan boss especially. And I was excited to get my fighter all the way up as far as my gold Conqueror, and boy, that was a ton of work. Not only the Conqueror's a ton of work, but I ended up getting this, and when I got it, it was the same result. I was like, wow, I don't see a huge power increase to anything. I don't really see a big difference. And then I really started scratching my head about the whole entire game. Is this really working? So I'm going to do something pretty drastic. Now, I am going to level down, believe it or not. I'm going to level this down in front of you, and hopefully I don't lose several millions of stars like I did the last time in cards. But I'm going to level these down. Now, I would love to actually grade down, but I am like terrified that I'm going to absolutely lose a ton of stuff. But the reason why we are doing this is I just want to see the huge differences when we have these up, what it does, and we'll use the main boss. If you guys have been watching my videos, it's a pretty good way I've been able to test, because it's the same boss potentially 5 times, so you can do quite a few tests different way to see, is this working. And so if you watched my last video I just put up, I don't even power up the ultimate bomb anymore, because the ultimate bomb works exactly the same whether it's leveled all the way up or leveled to 2, and I mean exactly the same. I did put a video up showing that, and I also noticed, especially in the Endless Voyage, Alice does not recharge faster. As a matter of fact, I think she is slower, especially in the Endless Voyage. And so you guys can do your own tests. You can watch my video. It's up to you, but like I said, I wanted to just do kind of something a little bit more drastic here. And what we're going to do is we're going to just do a challenge on the same boss. We're going to upgrade back to each one of these and just see what is the big difference. And we're going to do all of our options the same way. I don't like the wing gun. So I'm going to do shield, missile, and the actual main gun, and then we'll pump those up here with critical enhance and attack enhance, and we'll do it the exact same way, okay, just like I did in the other videos. Try to make this as fair as possible, but let's just kind of see what happens here. I do use the straight shot. I did notice that with your straight shot versus your spread, you do get a little bit more point value out of that, so there is a plus to this one a little bit. My technologies I'm not going to touch. I am using Alice as the pilot, or as the commander, and I am using Freya as my pilot, actually. So Alice the commander and Freya the pilot. So I don't know about you guys, but again, after playing this game for a really long time, and then, you know, trying to achieve these big goals and to be able to get, you know, bigger point value out of the Titans and the bosses and everything, I just, you know, especially again on the Conqueror, you know, after 3 going to 4, I was highly disappointed. And so I didn't use my my blast to the Conqueror, so I'm not going to do that in the other tests here. So I want to make sure that we just kind of do this the same here. So let's go ahead and we will auto upgrade. Let's do another one and see what the big difference is here. So what was that, 27 or so, something like that. But you'd think, you know, again, with as many stars as we're putting into this, that we'd see just gigantic leaps and bounds. You know, we went from 0 to 360 in level on the main gun itself, and again, we should see a significant level. And again, I didn't use my blast on this, so I'm not going to use the blast. Let's try to keep this as even as possible. But I wish I would have did these comparisons each time I got a Conqueror upgrade. And like I said, I'm terrified to level those down because I lost quite a bit of stuff doing this, and Wing Fighter, the actual game, is 0 help. They won't even really respond. Again, they give pre-recorded or pre-messages to you, and it's like, are you guys even reading what we're sending to you? I've been a good player, been an honest player, and why are you not trying to help somebody out that's, you know, been a fan of the game and also loyal? Of course, a lot of people spend a ton of money on this, so you'd think they would want to help out people that are, you know, supporting them in so many ways, and it's like talking to a brick wall. Okay, so, you know, for that being such a powerful weapon, that is a very small increase, extremely small increase for the amount of stars, the amount of time it takes to do this. That is a little disappointing. So let's auto upgrade this. And I mean, that's like millions and millions of stars for those small increments that you're seeing here. So we'll do it the same way. I mean, that is an awful lot of work to get to that 5-star Conqueror for one. A ton of potential diamonds, a ton of time, and again, how effective is all of this? And hopefully I'm opening up other avenues to other people. You know, do your own tests. You know, don't take it from what somebody's telling you in the forum, because again, you bring any of this into the forums, and even if you show them proof, a lot of them are going to be in denial. They're going to belittle you. They're going to tell you don't know what you're doing, and it's pretty sad that that's how social media is these days. So, go out and do these tests yourself. I think one of the big things is the reason why a lot of people don't is because of how expensive this can be with diamonds and switching stuff over. But right here, guys, so that's main gun and wing gun together. Do you guys see a gigantic difference by me upgrading these? Because I don't. I mean, that is highly disappointing, especially for the work and, again, the stars and potential diamonds and money. And so there's another test there right in front of you guys. I wanted to see, is it doing anything? So literally I could just not use the wing gun and still get the same score with just the main gun as of right now. So you be the judge again. You be the judge. So I'm going to auto upgrade. To my max potential here. And let's go. We'll do the same thing, same way. Okay, we'll challenge. And so I have been sending some of these videos to now Minigame to see if I can get them involved into helping potentially get some of my stuff back, even potentially a refund. It's pretty sad that I actually have to start going to other means of getting help versus, again, Wingfighter. The support is absolutely horrible. They're going to give you pre-written messages, and you're not going to get anywhere, guys. And I think that's a little frustrating for me, too. And how do we fight back on this? And how do we get people to look at what we're talking about? And how do we get actual real support to this game? And that's been a little agonizing, too. And that's another reason why I've been doing the actual videos. Is, you know what, instead of me talking about it blue in the face and potentially arguing with people in the forums, here's the proof. So again, we got missiles, wing gun, and now main gun upgraded, and those are 300 and potentially 360 in level from 1. So you would think that we should see gigantic numbers coming out of this. Not just little numbers, but gigantic, correct? Again, when I was getting those Conquerors, and after the 3 going into the 4 and especially the 5, there is like little, if any, real reward to doing that. I'm sorry to say that. Okay, so there is a little increase to this. There is a tiny, and like I said, tiny. I mean, is all those stars, diamonds, and potentially buying Concourer Gear, is that truly worth? Is that truly worth it? So we'll do it one last time here. Equipment. Now we'll put our shield on. Upgrade. Okay, so I didn't lose any stars, thank goodness, by doing this round. Holy cow. Yep. So I got one more Legion hunt that we can do this. So again, we will do it exactly the same way. Yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions. I mean, don't be afraid to say, hey, something doesn't seem right, and don't let somebody else convince you that. I mean, everybody has the potential of just going out and testing yourself. Like I said, I think a lot of tests aren't done by other players just because of how potentially expensive it can be to do this, or maybe the loss. Like I said, I lost a few things doing these, and Wingfighter has not been willing or even responsive to helping me out or even investigating this. So right here, I just armed the armor, and does that look like an increase to you guys? Does that look like it's worth 1,000,000 stars? Millions of stars, excuse me. Don't you think by having all 4 of those, at most of them are 5-star Conqueror, the winggun is still a 4, but don't you think after upgrading all of those in front of you, leveling them all up, shouldn't there be like this significant increase? Because as of right now, I just proved to you, I think my last one was actually higher. And again, just going back to the disappointment and the hard work and us wanting to feel accomplished and us believing that, you know, we're working hard to get a bigger increase. And, you know, we play this game obviously because we all love it. It has a really cool potential of so many things, but the potential for me right now is you know, this is kind of lying to the players. This is, to me, a little bit fraudulent into, you know, push to buy more chests, to buy more cards, to buy more pilots, to buy more. And where is the reward here? Where is the proof that what we just did actually is working? And as of right now, I've been able to prove in several videos now that we're not getting any reward. We're not getting anything for our efforts. And again, if you're potentially pouring a ton of money into this to get the stuff, and eventually once you get to the level that I've gotten to, you're going to start noticing that there is nothing exciting, there's nothing more that you're getting out of it. And then you're going to start asking your own questions, and you know, this is kind of outrageous. So again, here is another test video, and I hate to be the Debbie Downer on everything, but again, as long as I've been playing this, you know, obviously I've put in a little bit of money into buying diamonds, into, you know, pushing myself to, you know, being able to be better in Planet Wars and better pilots, and oh, I need that last star on the Conqueror, and there is like no reward into this. As a matter of fact, it's very disappointing. And so I hope Minigame and I hope Wingfighter is coming to these videos and seeing that there are people catching on to this now. And you know, if I went into the forums, which I haven't yet, to start really releasing these videos with real proof now, I don't think this is going to be a good result for anybody. But you know, Wingfighter needs to just come back, help me out, give me my stuff back, for one. Number two, not that it's really going to help, because I'll get them, and guess what, guys? I'm not going to get a increase that I think that I am. So I guess maybe it doesn't matter if they do give it back to me or not. But at the same time, this game really needs to take a look at itself and hopefully go into a better direction. I can give 19 million suggestions to, you know, how to make this game maybe a lot more fun, better, exciting. Give us a reward, because as of right now, this is a slap totally, not only in my face but all the players' face. So if you guys have any questions or comments, or hey, that doesn't do that for me, or you know, make a video and give me a comment, and you know, I'll be here just still making these videos until Minigame and Wingfighter either one fixes it or helps me out. So I really appreciate it. Be sure to check out all the other videos also, and I will have another one here soon.